Salamander hailed from a lineage steeped in knowledge. His ancestors were scholars, their minds ignited by the pursuit of understanding. Their library, a treasure trove of ancient texts and celestial maps, pulsed with the energy of countless discoveries. Salamander, from a young age, delved into these texts. He absorbed their wisdom, his curiosity mirroring the boundless expanse of the cosmos. The pursuit of knowledge was more than a mere pastime for his family. It was an ingrained philosophy. They believed in the power of observation, in questioning the world around them. Their experiments, often conducted within the hallowed halls of their home, were a testament to their insatiable curiosity. Salamander, nurtured in this environment, blossomed into a prodigy. His family, recognizing his burgeoning talent, provided him with the finest tutors. These mentors, themselves renowned scholars, recognized in Salamander a spark of genius. They nurtured his abilities, guiding him through complex mathematical equations and the intricacies of the natural world. Salamander, with each passing lesson, edged closer to his destiny. Word of Salamander's brilliance spread beyond the confines of his home, reaching the royal court. The Sudanese ruler, a patron of the sciences, was intrigued. He invited Salamander to his palace, eager to witness the young scholar's intellect firsthand. Salamander, though young, possessed a confidence honed by years of rigorous study. He impressed the ruler with his knowledge and insight. His insights, sharp and insightful, captivated the court. He spoke of celestial bodies moving in intricate dances, of the delicate balance within the human body. The ruler, recognizing Salamander's potential, offered him a position as an advisor. Salamander, driven by a desire to use his knowledge for the betterment of his people, accepted. He quickly became a trusted advisor. His counsel sought on a range of matters. From matters of irrigation and agriculture to celestial navigation, Salamander's expertise proved invaluable. His innovative solutions, rooted in scientific principles, earned him the respect of the court and the admiration of the people. Salamander, however, remained grounded, his focus unwavering in his pursuit of knowledge. A shadow fell upon the land. The life-giving Nile, the artery of civilization, carried within its currents a silent menace. Schistosomiasis, a parasitic disease, began to afflict the populace. People, once vibrant and full of life, were now weakened, their bodies racked with pain. The once thriving fields lay fallow, as farmers, crippled by the disease, were unable to tend to their crops. The Sudanese ruler, desperate for a solution, turned to his trusted advisor. Salamander, witnessing the suffering of his people, felt a profound responsibility to act. He delved into ancient medical texts, seeking answers in the accumulated wisdom of the ages. He observed the afflicted, meticulously recording his findings, determined to understand the enemy he faced. The disease he discovered was insidious, its effects devastating. It attacked the liver, the kidneys, the very organs vital for life. Children were particularly vulnerable, their small bodies unable to withstand the parasite's assault. Salamander, his heart heavy with the weight of responsibility, vowed to find a cure. He knew that the fate of his people rested on his shoulders. Salamander, a firm believer in the power of observation, established a makeshift laboratory within the palace. He gathered herbs and minerals, meticulously cataloging their properties. He experimented with different concoctions, driven by an unyielding determination to find a cure. His days and nights blurred into a relentless pursuit, fueled by a burning desire to alleviate the suffering he saw around him. One day, while poring over ancient texts, Salamander stumbled upon a curious passage. It spoke of absinthe, a potent drink, and its purported medicinal properties. Intrigued, Salamander procured a sample of the emerald green liquid. He knew that absinthe was often associated with artists and writers, its effects said to inspire creativity. Could this drink, often shrouded in mystery and myth, hold the key to combating the schistosomiasis epidemic? His curiosity piqued. Salamander began a series of experiments. He diluted the absinthe, meticulously recording the effects of different concentrations on infected subjects. He observed, analyzed, and refined his approach, his mind abuzz with possibilities. His scientific rigor, combined with an openness to unconventional solutions, set him apart. Section 5, A Chance Encounter. The absinthe enigma unfolds. One evening, as Salamander toiled away, a young man sought him out. The young man spoke of his wife, bedridden with schistosomiasis. He clung to the hope that Salamander could save her.
Please, sir, my wife is very ill. They say you might have a cure. Can you help her?
Salamander agreed to help. He prepared a dose of diluted absinthe, explaining it was experimental.
Thank you so much. I will take it to her right away.
The weaver rushed back to his wife's side. Salamander knew the road to a cure was uncertain. He eagerly awaited news. Days later, the weaver returned, his face aglow with joy.
She is better, her energy has returned, and the pain is gone. Thank you, thank you.
Salamander felt a surge of hope. Could this be the breakthrough he had been searching for? The elixir of life takes form. News of the weaver's wife's recovery spread like wildfire. People flocked to Salamander's doorstep. He treated the afflicted with diluted absinthe. Observing effects, he refined his methods. Absinthe weakened the parasite's hold. It disrupted the parasite's life cycle. His efforts were not in vain. Section 7. Trials and Triumphs. The Artemisia Endeavor. Salamander's elixir, a beacon of hope in a time of despair, proved remarkably effective. People, once on the brink of death, regained their health. Fields, once barren, teemed with life as farmers, their strength restored, returned to their land. The Sudanese ruler, overjoyed at the success of his advisor, showered him with praise and resources. Salamander, however, knew that his work was far from over. He understood that relying solely on imported absinthe was not a sustainable solution. He needed to find a way to produce the key ingredient locally. His research revealed that absinthe was derived from a plant called Artemisia absinthium. He shared his findings with the ruler, proposing a plan to cultivate Artemisia in the region. The ruler, recognizing the wisdom in Salamander's words, readily agreed. Vast tracts of land were allocated for the cultivation of Artemisia. Salamander, aided by his trusted friend, a skilled botanist, embarked on this ambitious endeavor. Section 8. A Bitter Harvest. Tragedy strikes the heart of progress. Under Salamander's guidance, the Artemisia plants flourished. Fields, once barren, were now a sea of silvery green, a testament to the power of knowledge and perseverance. The air buzzed with the activity of workers, their hearts filled with hope as they harvested the precious plants. The future seemed bright, the shadow of schistosomiasis receding with each passing day. Tragedy, however, struck unexpectedly. Salamander's friend, the botanist who had worked tirelessly by his side, contracted a virulent strain of malaria. Despite Salamander's best efforts, the disease claimed his friend's life. The loss devastated Salamander. He had not only lost a colleague, but a dear friend, a kindred spirit who shared his passion for knowledge. Grief threatened to consume him, but Salamander, drawing strength from the memory of his friend, knew he had to continue his work. His friend's dedication to their shared mission fueled his resolve. He would honor his friend's memory by ensuring that his sacrifice was not in vain. The fight against schistosomiasis had to continue. Section 9. The Encrypted Legacy, a message forged in resilience. Years turned into decades. Salamander, his hair now streaked with silver, continued his work with unwavering dedication. He had become a legend, his name synonymous with the fight against schistosomiasis. The disease, once a death sentence, was now largely under control thanks to his efforts. One day, Salamander, feeling the weight of his years, summoned his most trusted student. He entrusted the young scholar with his most prized possession, a leather-bound journal filled with his research, observations, and reflections. The journal, however, contained a secret. Scattered throughout its pages were cryptic symbols, seemingly random sequences of letters and numbers. These symbols, Salamander explained, his voice weak but filled with wisdom, are the key to my greatest discovery, a cure for a disease even more devastating than schistosomiasis. He revealed that he had stumbled upon a new threat, a disease that could potentially decimate entire populations. He had dedicated his remaining years to finding a cure. Section 10. Salamander's Enduring Spirit, a Legacy of Illumination. Salamander's health continued to deteriorate. He knew his time was drawing to a close. He summoned his students, his voice barely a whisper, and imparted his final lesson. The pursuit of knowledge, he urged, must never cease. It is our greatest weapon against the darkness, our only hope for a brighter future. With a final peaceful breath, Salamander breathed his last. His passing was mourned throughout the land. The Sudanese ruler declared a period of national mourning, a testament to the profound impact Salamander had had on their lives. His students, their hearts heavy with grief, vowed to continue his legacy. They gathered around his journal, their fingers tracing the cryptic symbols. They knew that unlocking the secrets held within those pages would be a monumental task, but they were determined to honor their master's final wish. Section 11. The quest continues, our shared journey of discovery. Salamander's story is a testament to the power of the human spirit. His legacy lives on in the hearts and minds of those who continue his work. The quest for knowledge is vast and unending. It is a journey we all share, transcending borders and generations. Through curiosity and perseverance, we inch closer to understanding the universe. Salamander's story reminds us that progress is not always easy. There will be challenges and setbacks, yet in adversity, the human spirit shines brightest. Through resilience and belief in knowledge, we illuminate the path for future generations. Let us embrace the quest for knowledge for the betterment of all humankind.